Well, hello everyone. It's Anahata. How are you? What are we to do in these crazy times where it appears that we are polluting and poisoning Gaia? Well, the first thing that we shouldn't do is energize that reality with fear. We do need to care. We do need to take appropriate steps. But what we don't need to do is let fear keep us contracted and disconnected. And so I have a group of beautiful master alchemists inside my lifetime membership. And there's about 130 of us. And right now we're going through Grid for Gaia. We're learning about sacred geometry. We're learning about ley lines. We're learning about how to upload information and energy into the field and to work with the subtle bodies of our own cells and project that out into the universal grid, especially the Gaia grid that we're working on. And so tomorrow is Grid for Gaia 4.0. I've taught this course series 4 times now over the last 7 years, and maybe the last 6 years. And so in this cycle specifically, we've been doing a lot of work about liberating fear-based energy, liberating stress response, getting that out of the equation so that we can free up that energy to create and to expand and to connect and to actually make a difference. Because when you are in fight, flight, frozen mode, you don't have that extra energy to actually do anything. You're just in survival mode. So it's not productive. So when we are faced with fearful events, we have a choice. We can either energize that fear and add more fear to the database and more potential of that timeline being catastrophic, or we can, as a sovereign being, go within ourselves and purify that space, that bio water. We can purify our actual water. We can drip that water with codes into the waterways of the earth, of the Gaia grid. And guess what? We can actually transform water that is polluted and neutralize it. Have you seen my video where I have acidic water and I have a pH monitor in the water? As I send heart photons to the water, it neutralizes the water and brings down the acidity into alkaline. Okay, this was in real time. Like you can see it happening on the digital measurement. Now, students of mine who have been doing water bending with me over the years, they've sent me emails and things about how they've done a ceremony for water and that water was toxic and it just became crystalline again. Now, this can be like even algae and things like that, which is partially why I'm here in Southwest Florida. We have a lot of issues with red tide and so forth and other things that occur in our waterways. So I was told to come here to heal the waters. And I thought, why does water need healing? Of course, I've done a lot of inner investigation and connecting to the Gaia grid to receive information about what is most useful at this time. Now, I am right in the middle of a 14-day fear detox with my students. Come on over into the Assisting Frequencies group if you'd like to be in there. And if you want to be one of the 130 master alchemists that tomorrow are going to grid for Gaia, specifically addressing the issues with the chemical spills of late, they seem to be accumulating. Are we going to energize that? Are we going to collapse that timeline? Or are we going to take back our sovereign power as alchemists, purify and expand and actually grid the waterways? I hope that you choose option B. So join me inside the Assisting Frequencies group if you'd like to partake. So my master alchemists and I tomorrow, we're going to do a ceremony. We're going to come together with offerings to cleanse. We're going to hold that portal space open. And then I'm going to do a ceremony with the water where we can then share that image to everyone. And all you're going to have to do is hold the water in your hand and watch the video, and the water molecules will speak to each other. Now, this is not from like there to here, it's from internal. That is the one source point that is already connected to every water molecule in the world. So we're basically going to send an email into everyone's inbox that is your water. And you're going to take that water infused with the assisting frequencies from my master alchemists out into any waterway that's around you and pour it in. Okay, so that's all you have to do. That's all you have to do. If you'd like to participate in this project of cleaning and purifying Gaia's waterways, instead of infusing more fear and doubt and worry, and confirming this catastrophe and gosh, there's more, and we don't need to go there. It's an ancient shaman hack. When there's no rain, you don't say, we need rain, where's the rain? It's not raining, it's so dry. That's energizing the wrong end of the stick. So let's take back our power. We know that water is a liquid crystalline supercomputer. We know that there are wormholes at the center of every water molecule that connect to the all, which is Akasha. And if you don't know this, I highly recommend getting my book, my bestseller, Light Memory, An Alchemist's Guide to Waterbending, because this has all been proven, though suppressed in various ways. People don't want you to have the information that you need, but we're awakening. We're becoming conscious co-creators. And if you'd like to join me, that would be wonderful. We're in the Assisting Frequencies group. That's free, as is the 14-day fear detox, which is going on now, which I'm about to do a supplement video for day 3 on. So stay tuned, follow, like, share, invite. And I'm calling upon all water benders of the world, those that have an affinity. You know who you are. You probably were with me in Lemuria. But anyway, I digress. If you want to also join the Master Alchemist course series, it's a lifetime membership. It has all 4 of my best master classes that we cycle around in. That is where we're tomorrow going to meet as the small group of 130 or so to facilitate this portal that then anyone, including you, if you're not in it, can join in and grid for Gaia. Okay, so again, if you're already a Master Alchemist, awesome. Remember tomorrow's class, it was supposed to be another topic, but we are shifting. We are agile. We are going where we're needed as the water benders of the world. And did you know that in terms of our role in the cellular composition that is Earth, that is Gaia, you and me are neurons. Humans are the neurons. We are the conscious. We can observe the observer. We can come out of ourselves and observe. We are not ourselves. We can be the consciousness when we tap out of our own identities. That is the neurons. We can set up and fire and wire new timeline potentials that collapse into reality. This is the new world we're creating. We're not going to go with the narrative that they're giving us and the storylines of catastrophe. It is what it is, and it is. I'm not denying, disowning, saying that it isn't real. I'm simply saying with grace that we have access to transforming and neutralizing and purifying the waters of the world. Will you join me? I hope you will. And one last thing I want to mention is I'm wearing my merch. I have a Master Alchemist merch that's infused with assisting frequencies. And this one specifically is all about divine feminine goddess energy and whale totem. And it's got mermaid essence and some other things in it. So if you are interested in clothes and things that are infused with assisting frequencies, you may want to check out my merch line. I'll put the link here. But the most important thing you should do today is go into my assisting frequency group, partake of the free information. There's a massive amount of information. It's $0 to join. You can take the free 14-day journey that started a couple days ago. Don't try and catch up. Don't try and loop around. You can loop around at the end. It's non-linear. So today is the perfect day. Whenever you're seeing this, join in that day. And from there, at the end, go back around to the beginning. People are already having profound shifts. I'm going to be posting some testimonials. There's too many to mention. There's hundreds now. So join us in there. Grab some water for tomorrow when I'm done with this ceremony. After tomorrow, you're going to have this video that you can then click and play, watch it, receive the download in your waterway and take that water to your waterway. And we are going to make ripples and ripples and ripples of transformation, palpable transformation available through our consciousness and the fact that we are 99.99% energy and information and water. And that water has the power to pull through anything into physical being. That's the way the world was created: thought, emotion, and water is emotion, and thought is neurons, and you are that particle that can coordinate matter through your electromagnetic energy field. And everything we see is very illusional. We think that it's solid. We oscillate in and out of wave and particle 7 times per second. So when you can open that portal for water and pull through the exact components that are needed to neutralize, think of it as your body, okay? Because Gaia is a body. Think about Gaia as having the same ability through you as the neuron directing those thoughts that become things in transforming, because you do this. If you think a thought that activates an emotional response, that activates chemicals, those chemicals are speaking, those hormones are speaking to each of your cells. Is it contracted, fight, frozen based? Is it down regulating your genes? Or are you providing supportive information of rest, peace, ease, grace, optimism, centeredness? Is it coherent or incoherent? And when you are coherent, chaos around you can't happen. It's happening, but not to you. And that's the point. And so we can be this beacon of peace, of clarity, of neutrality, of acceptance, of unconditional love, and we can infuse that into the waterways and actually upload a new template into Gaia as the organism. And we do this, again, on our own. Did you know that every single drug on the market, the only reason why it works is because you have a receptor for it? So you manufacture, your brain manufactures every single thing that monitors your body. So if you have that kind of power within your own anatomy, and if we are one, and if you do see that template of fractalization out, absolutely, we as neurons of Gaia are transforming the planet. Now, don't be confused with those that say, no, that's not the way it works. This is what's happening. And the fear generators, right? Those that have been programmed to feel that the world is happening to them, not through them. These people are tainted by the external evidence appearing real, but they've forgotten that manifestation starts before that. So we get what we focus on and energize. So let's pull back from that fear. Let's detox our fear. Let's become conscious co-creators of the new world. Let's activate water, drop it in waterways, create waves of new timelines and visceral transformation within the water itself. We can do this. I can't wait. And I hope you're having a great day. And much love to you, because you're taking the time to actually try to understand this. It seems so complex, but it's just the way it works. It's universal laws working together, and you are an alchemist. There's only 5 elements: earth, air, fire, water, ether, each one weaving in at different percentages that then your eyes are translating as matter. And guess what? Even that is an illusion, because you're not seeing with your eyeballs, you're seeing with your brain. When you're asleep, you can see just as well as with your eyes open. And it's your interpretation of what's real that is real. Your body doesn't know the difference between what it thinks is real and what is real. So we create the peace, and we become the peace, and we purify, and we liberate that fear energy, and we expand past our own identity out of fear into love. We center in, we activate all these neurochemicals that support your genes in up-leveling, and instead of, and then you start entering this realm of miracles. People think, whoa, how are they doing this and that? We aren't doing anything. It's when we're not doing that we are disconnected. And so get back online with Divine, and here we go. We can do this together. Thanks so much for listening. And if you have questions, come on into the group. We'd love to have you. Oh gosh, I almost forgot. The Master Alchemist course series is, the lifetime membership is 25% off, and it's already 50% off. So that's 75% off now until through the, let's see, what was it? February 7th. Okay, so use the code Fear Detox if you want to join us, all caps, Fear Detox. I'll put the link for that here. And if you don't want to join us, it's okay. You can still participate through holding that water in your hand. Once we have that blessing ready for you, that activation, you can merely look at it and infuse your water and pour it in. But if you want to be part of that process of creating the sacred water in the first place and learning how to alchemize and become a master alchemist, join the course. All right, my dears, much love to you and yours. Links are in the description of this video. Have a good day. Bye for now.